Hi, Congressman Bacon, Kara Habrock, Roll-Off Construction, Omaha, Nebraska, calling in on behalf of the National Utility Contracts Association of Nebraska, known as NUCA. Thanks for voting for the bill, and also thanks for your visit to our Omaha CSO job site back in August, I believe. We have been, NUCA and Roll-Off Construction, we've been on Capitol Hill the last 12 years, lobbying for infrastructure investment, not only the Highway Trust Fund, but also the SRF funding for clean water and wastewater. So we see every day what the impacts of bad infrastructure are on our community. Take great pride in the fact that we either repair decrepit infrastructure or place new infrastructure. And probably our proudest moment is when we drive by a project site a year later and see the economic development that our work created. We know that the biggest asset we have at Roll-Off Construction is our team, our employees, but we are concerned about how we build our company and build our team to build this infrastructure going forward. So what can we do to help us create a workforce that can do this work efficiently and quickly so that we maximize the investments that the federal government is making?
Karen, thank you so much. So when I first heard Dirk introduce you, I thought, is that what my previous opponent calling in? So, but anyway, I appreciate you. I remember meeting you and your team, with the NUCA team, and I learned a lot. You know, when you talk about underground pipes and what we're doing there, I want to stress, I don't know if we stressed it enough, that in Nebraska, we're going to get $200 million to replace all the lead pipes that we have. And I think it's important because they're safer and it's needed. We have some old drinking water pipes that need to be replaced. And your question is, I think, very important because it's a separate issue, but it impacts what we're doing here. Workforce is a top 4 issue in Nebraska. When I go around, it's one of the top 4 issues. If you talk to many employers, workforce is the number 1 issue. It just depends what industry you're in. And so trying to hire enough people to do this is an issue. I think the thing that affects us most is that we have a 61% workforce participation rate. At our heyday, it used to be 67%. So think about that. That's 10% of our workforce that is missing. And that has a huge impact across the board, right? And so how do we get that number back up? Well, this is going to be something we can't turn the corner on right away. It's going to be a longer term issue. But I think we got to start working in our high schools, even maybe in our junior highs, starting to interest young folks into the trades. And that's where we have a big shortage right now, is in our trades, whether it's electricians, welders, truck drivers, steam fitters, they go on and on. So we got to start getting in there early. And these are great jobs. People are getting paid to get the training, to get certified. They're getting health insurance while they're going through training. And when they get certified or licensed, they're making a very good income. And so we have an underemployment problem in Nebraska. We don't really have an unemployment problem too much because we're at 1.9%. But that sort of masks the fact that there's a large number of people who are not even in the workforce that used to be. So I think we got to work on trades and the training early and hoping people get in there, because we can get people who are underemployed in a much better paying job, which will have an impact on their quality of life. And so that's step 1. Step 2, we are in a lull right now coming out of COVID. When I talk to various experts, many people have more money put away in their checking and savings coming out of COVID than what they had going in. And so right now, I think we have a lag time in getting people back into the workforce. And so my goal is to get us back to normal fiscal responsibility, normal in our various government programs, so we can start getting our workforce back to where it used to be. But right now, we're hitting a lag time getting people back in. And so I wish I had an immediate way to fix that, Carol, but that's, I think, the scope of the problem and some of the things that we could do to at least get a 1 or 2% back in the short run. And I really appreciate you calling in. Thank you.